Good morning. There's Thomas behind me. Good morning. Okay, Easter weekend has been. It is now Tuesday. I hope you all had the most magnificent time. Interesting times in the Tagg household, including homemade haircuts. If you're lucky, you'll get to see one of them later on. But we're going to warm up. So it's a new warm up. I'm going to call it warm up 3. Just to try and keep things a little bit different, so you're not watching the same thing over and over again. So we got Sam with us, Thomas is in the background, and make sure if you're not feeling well, if you feel at all out of sorts, there's no need to do this today. Otherwise, let's get started. So we're going to stand nice and tall. We're just going to take those feet hip width apart. We're going to relax the shoulders. My neck and shoulders were a bit sore this weekend, so we're going to do quite a lot of neck warm-ups, so I've missed it. So we're going to start with a little squeeze of those shoulders up to the ears. We're going to relax those shoulders down away from the ears, and we're going to see if we can really lengthen through this spine. So we're going to squeeze the shoulders up, and then just see how far those shoulders will actually go. So just keep sliding them down, and when you think they've got there, see if they'll go a little bit further. Let's try some more. And then as we're doing it, see if you can lift the chest and slide those shoulder blades all the way down the back. Tuck those shoulder blades into the back pocket of your trousers. See if we can open out this chest, open out the front of these shoulders, and then we're going to gently drop that chin down towards the chest. We're going to lift that chin, we're going to look straight ahead, we're going to look over that shoulder one way, come back to centre, and then again we're going to drop the chin down towards the chest, lift that head. This time gently does it, keep the shoulders as relaxed as you can, keep that chest open. So again, making sure we're breathing out, making sure we're breathing in. And spot the intruder, coming back to centre, and we're looking that way, good, and coming back to centre. So we're just going to drop the chin down towards the chest, one more time, and we're going to see if we can just take a little roll of these shoulders. So as we come down, we can take a little knee bend, particularly if you're feeling a bit like you've stood in one place for a long time. But it's all very gentle. Let's just see if we can breathe in through the nose and just gently push that breath out through the mouth. So we're going to take a breath in. We're going to breathe out. Good. Let's see if we can move these feet a little bit. So we're just picking up one foot at a time. Still thinking about that really nice long spine. And thinking about really placing those feet down gently. So ball of the foot through to the heel. It's almost an ankle warm up at the same time as a walk on the spot. And then we're going to walk the feet just a little bit wider so you feel balanced. Just make sure that bottom's in, so we're not doing this. Bottom in, chest lifted, tummy in. And we're going to start with those side bends. So we're keeping that chest lifted, we're looking straight ahead, and we're keeping that chest nice and open. And we're going to take that gentle breath out and in. Good. We're breathing out, breathing in. Wonderful. Breathing out and in. So this is all about that lower back. So we're listening into that lower back. We're not forcing the movement. And we're trying to maintain that length in the spine all the time. We're going to bring it in. We're going to see if we can go back to that walk on the spot. This time we're going to see if we can, only if you've got space, so make sure we've got a safe space around you. We're going to take, say, 3 or 4 steps forwards. We're going to walk on the spot. Now just make sure you're not going to trip over anything. We're going to walk backwards, 3 or 4 steps, and on the spot we're going to walk forwards. On the spot, we're going to walk backwards, on the spot. Let's do that one more time. Forwards, on the spot, we're going to walk backwards, on the spot. And then we're going to take those feet to that comfortable position again. So we've not got the knees locked out this time. From that length in the leg position, we're going to soften the knees and we're just going to place that imaginary tail down. We're going to roll those shoulders, slide the shoulder blades around the back, and then we're going to see if we can take that gentle movement one way and the other way. So remember those headlights on your hip bones. As we turn away from centre, the headlights on your hip bones are staying shining on that wall. That's great. Okay, let's take one more either side. More if you feel like it. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Shoulder blades sliding down the back towards the bottom and bring it back. Can you not bounce that ball, please? It's ruining my warm-up video. Challenges of family living, chums. Challenges of family living. So we're walking on the spot. I'd actually offered the warm-up. Just don't give it to him. It's like a toddler. Okay, we're going to bring those feet to a standstill. We're going to start with those little taps out to the side. So we're warming these hips up. So notice we've got that really nice long line down the spine. So the legs are moving away from that centre line. Okay, we haven't got the upper body moving in the opposite direction. So that's how we're going to get this little warm up of the hips. Listen to that body. Then we're going to take that squeeze behind us. We're going to take that squeeze behind us. Good. Take that squeeze behind us. So again, we're not overarching that back. We're using those bottom muscles, taking that little squeeze behind you. We're just going to do 2 more, keeping that chest lifted, and we're going to walk it out. Good stuff. Well, chums, I'm looking out of my bedroom window. This is the bedroom. Looking at the bedroom, and who can I see running past but Dawn Walkies? Dawn Walk, the walking coordinator. She stopped for a chat with my husband. She's not running very fast. Okay, we're going to do that forwards movement again. We're going to move forwards, and we're going to walk on the spot. We're going to move backwards. We're going to walk on the spot. Let's see if we can get these arms moving a little bit forwards. On the spot, you're looking fantastic. Walking on the spot. We're going to do 1 more. Forwards. Walking on the spot, keeping that chest lifted, arms moving, and then we're going to slow it down a little bit. Now remember, we want you to be able to talk. So obviously I talk incessantly. If you feel that breath coming a little bit too fast, too hard, we may be going at it a little bit too fast, too hard. So just slow it down, make the movements smaller and slower. If you're feeling okay, keep it up. Okay, so find the pace that's right for you. And now we're going to just see if, you don't have to turn around, I'm just showing you what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can pick these heels off the floor. Okay, so we're just trying not to throw that back out. So keep that bottom squeezed, squeezing the hamstring muscles in the back of the thigh, drawing that tummy in. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring those knees in front of us now. So getting these hips nicely warmed up, and we're keeping those knees in line with those hip bones. Good, we can add a bicep curl if you feel comfortable. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that ankle warm up, we're going to take those little pedals. While we're doing that, we're going to take that shoulder roll. We're going to make some elbow circles. Good, elbow circles. We're going to do a couple more of these. Then we're going to take a chest press. Good. Nice and easy does it. Chest press, keeping that chest lifted. So we're pushing away from the chest, shoulders nice and relaxed. Now bring it in. We're going to see if we can use some support if you need it. Circle that big toe one way, about 5 times one way. Circles with that ankle. Good. Well, circles with the toe, but we're warming up those ankles. Let's change legs. So 5 clockwise, 5 anti-clockwise. No idea which is which, just 5 one way, 5 the other way. Good. And then we're going to bring it down, we're going to walk it out again. This time we're going to take a punch forwards. We're going to punch down, And then we're going to just relax the arms, relax the legs again. Another ankle warm up, so heel and toe. We're going to see if we can find the same spot on the floor, heel and toe. Really draw that toe up to the ceiling, then push it down to that same spot. Lots of good ankle strength and mobility here. And then same on the other side. She says, about to go. Hold on to something if you need it. So, heel and toe. And then we're going to bring it back to that punch forwards. Now we're going to punch up, but we're not going to overreach it. Just think about warming these shoulders up. You can almost do this sort of movement. Just starting to get those elbows up and forwards. Good. Pushing the elbows forwards and back. Pushing the elbows down. Good. Up. Forwards. And down. Okay. I don't know if you can see that little barrel of a gun in the corner. I've got a Nerf gun, just about to give it some. Lovely. So this is what Easter's like in our house. Lots of gun battles. Should have banned them when they were small. Okay, now we're going to just take these arms out to the side. Now if we're finding that breath coming a little bit fast, again take the arms out. Otherwise, we're going to just allow this space between the shoulders and the ears to remain constant. Okay, so rather than that, we're going to see if we can just get those muscles in the shoulders working. Good, we're going to just do a couple more and then we're going to bring it in now. I'm going to see if you can take a step behind you, press the heel of that back foot to the floor. I'm not convinced you can see my feet there. And then we're going to bring it in, we're going to do the same on the other side, but we're going to take a few steps between, keep you nicely warmed up, and then we're going to bring it in. Now, we're going to walk it out, we're going to just reach up to the sky, and we're going to bring those arms down. We're going to reach up, draw those shoulder blades down the back towards the bottom. Listen to your shoulders, listen to the range. So that's your range, that's fine. Now we're going to reach up. This time we're going to bring these arms out and in. Keep the feet moving, breathe in, or slide those shoulder blades down. Mine are creaking, but it feels really good to get that nice range in. So we're really opening out those shoulders, but just make the circles your own. It could be this side, it could be smaller. One more if you can. We're going to bring those hands behind you. Now running past is Mr. Roach, the PE teacher. Exciting, he's getting faster every day. And we're going to lift that chest, look straight ahead, then we're going to walk it out. Okay. Now, it's all happening going outside my window. All right, we're going to see if we can take some side steps. We're going to step together, step together, step together, and step. Now we're going to just leave those feet there. We're going to take that arm over the shoulder. You're going to give yourself a little pat on the back. We're going to release, bend those knees. Over that shoulder, little pat. Now heels are down, it's a mini squat. Drop your bottom behind your heels, little pat. Drop your bottom behind your heels, little pat. We're going to do one more either side. Okay, so we're bringing in a mini squat, but we're also bringing in a bit of flexibility for these shoulders. And then we're going to take those knees up, and we're going to see if we can take that opposite hand, opposite knee. Good, we're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, so it's a nice bit of rotation at this waist. Knees are staying in front of the hips. It's more than 8. It's always more than 8. All right then, we're going to slow it down. I'm going to get shot apparently by the Nerf gun. So we've got one foot in front of the other. We're going to bend that supporting knee, get that little stretch down the back of the straight leg, and we're going to bring it up. Roll the shoulders, walk it out. We'll do the same on the other side. Small step forwards, little stretch down into that back of the thigh one, and not holding it too long because this is our warm-up. We only need to take you to full range. Right, let's punch forwards. Let's punch up, forwards, down. Now let's practice our squats before the main event. So we're going to take the feet hip width we want those knees not to be bending like this, which mine always want to do, but they want to bend in line with that second toe. So we're going to take some mini squats as if we're about to sit down. I've got my chest lifted, pushing my hands in front, and I'm going to pull the palms of my hands down to bring me back up. Now let's see if we can do this. Just make sure we're taking the tailbone behind the heels. Good. So there's not too much push of that knee over the big toe, and we're gluing those heels to the floor. Good. If you're not sure, you can always use a wall. Walk the feet forwards, and we can just warm up that way instead. Except if you've got like clay paint, I'm sticking to it now. So I'm going to walk my feet forwards a little bit. I'm going to just try it from here, and then I'm going to bring it all the way up. I'm going to walk it out. Good. Okay, let's walk it out. We're going to walk. We're going to take a squat. Good. We're going to walk. We're going to take a squat. Only down as far as your knees and you feel comfortable. Okay, it's still a warm up. So squat, we're going to walk. We're going to squat and we're going to walk. We're going to take some side steps. Side steps. We're going to add a row. Good. We're going to go 8 and 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to just gently walk it out. Are you ready for the main section? Because it's coming up now.